Hi guys, welcome back to Ronjay, and today I'll be doing a video of my first tag. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and let's get started. So I'm going to open my iPod and check what is my first question. My first question is, where was your first sleepover? So my first sleepover was at Audrey's house, and she was my neighbor, but now she's not because she moved a lot of times. She moved like in front of my house. So when I first came to Canada, I think it was her who decided to do a sleepover with me, but I didn't need all my stuff because I just lived just in front of her house. So that was my very first sleepover ever. Okay, my next question is, what was your first pet in Canada? My first pet from Canada, it is a fish. It is a fighter fish. It means it's a fish. If you put two like the same fish, they're gonna fight, and maybe one of them will die because when they fight, sometimes one of them dies. My third question is, what was your first YouTube video? My first YouTube video was with Audrey. We called it the first video, and you should check that out. It's funny, but not funny, but it's like me and her describing ourselves with 10 questions each. Like I write 10 questions to ask her, just to make you guys know more about us. So yeah. The next question is, what was your first grade teacher? My first grade teacher was in Philippines, but I don't remember her name. But I remember that she's a woman, and I know that she moved into Canada. So yeah. What was your first BFF from Canada? Oh, that's a good answer. That's a good question. My answer is, to my BFF, it is she is like one of my first BFF when I came to Canada. But I have a lot of BFF in Philippines. Like there was just two of them. I was still a baby and they were still my friends. But yeah, they were still my BFF. But from Canada, I had a friend named Delia, which is her, my first BFF from Canada. Her name is Delia. She's Romanian, and she's a girl, and she's white, really like white, and she has freckles. So, like she's gonna have freckles, but it's been a long time I wasn't with her because I was just with her for about like 1 year for school. Now, my next question is, what is your first travel country? My first travel country, it was coming to Canada, to Montreal, Quebec. I live in Saint-Laurent, Rue Gohi, and I'm not going to tell you what number I live. But yeah, I live in Montreal, Quebec, Saint-Laurent. Rue Gohi, but don't come. Don't want to come. Because I live in a small place, okay? My very last question, so yeah, my very last questions, it is, what was your first pet ever? What was my first pet ever, ever, ever? It was when I was a baby. I got a pet. It was a Labrador Retriever. It was an Ascol, and that Ascol, it means it's a dog. It's a dog who doesn't bark, who doesn't bark, who's not mean, who doesn't bite and stuff like that. It's just a gentle dog. I never heard him bark at anyone except for the mean people. Yeah. Well, so that is it. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial, and please subscribe, thumbs up, and leave the suggestions at the comments. Please leave the suggestions at the comments below, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which I will link down below if you guys feel like following me. Bye guys!